What's up YouTube, it's me Mad38, and are you tired of leveling like really fast in retail WoW? Because I don't know about you, but I am, and it feels like the pendulum's kind of swung where we don't really care about getting to level 80 or max level as quick as possible. So this guide is just like how to slow things down. I'm level 27 and it's taken me about 7 hours to get there. So first of all, the main thing to mitigate it will be the amount of damage you're dealing to mobs. And because the game's balance at the moment is just kind of really bad, you're gonna have to like lower your gear to the level of the mob. Currently, I'm a bit more powerful than mobs, and it kind of takes me about like 5 to 6 hits to generally kill them. But at least it allows me to get off my rotation, and if I like attack multiple mobs, I actually start taking a lot of damage. So keeping an account of the combat log is really important. As you can see here, I've taken like 100 from a critical, or not even a critical, and like 300 damage in total. Be aware of which spells are like your main output of damage. So I know for a fact that my Blade of Justice, no matter if I take off all my gear or anything, it will always do a quarter of the HP of the mob I'm attacking. And that's just a scaling issue. That in effect is dealing sort of 3.5 times more damage than the mob is. Which is kind of ridiculous, but anyways, you know, we can't deal with everything. So be aware of that, and yeah, wear lots of greys. If you wear greys, you'll slow down the time it takes to kill a mob, and you'll make the game more challenging. And then also, if you wear a weapon which reduces your auto attacks, and you're playing a melee class, to pretty much nothing, because a lot of the game plays around abilities. You're not going to be dealing like 200 damage passively on every sort of time it takes for your character to hit the mob. So again, I just use a standard level 4 axe bought from Razor Hill from the weapons blacksmith, and it's just made the leveling experience much more fun. Like, I can go around, immerse myself, listen to the Baron's theme tune, not worry about killing everything instantly, have a vague sense of challenge, and then when I've actually got to go into areas with like densely populated mobs, it becomes challenging. And another thing I do personally is I use flight paths around zones, which is traditional to WoW. And secondly, I use ground mounts, and that's pretty much it. Third thing I do is actually I hoard a lot of the quest gear I get. And to explain this, because of the weird sort of scaling issues we have in the game, is you will get moments where your character effectively instantly gets outgeared by mobs. So you will need times where you got to increase your item level. But other than that, that's pretty much how to slow down leveling, and it works. It's a lot more immersive and more fun. So yeah, if you want to try out this sort of thing, check it out. Peace.